What's up YouTube, it's David here, and in this video I'm gonna give you 5 things you can do right now to get your motivation back so you can get off your ass and start taking action and moving forward. Let's get started. So honestly, the reason I'm making this video today is because about 1 week ago, things ended with a girl who I've been seeing for the last few months, and even though it never developed into a super serious relationship, letting go of it is still causing me a lot of pain and anxiety. And when we're going through stressful times like this tends to be when we lose motivation for working towards our goals. So if you find yourself in a position like this right now, the first thing that you need to do is to accept reality. You need to deliberately and consciously acknowledge where you are right now versus where you want to be in relation to accomplishing your goals. So for example, in my life, one of my main goals for 2017 is to grow my YouTube channel to 50,000 subscribers, but I currently only have 5,000 subscribers. And I need to accept this reality because the first step to moving forward and accomplishing your goals is to acknowledge where you are now. Because if you don't, you're just gonna paralyze yourself because you're not happy with your progress so far. But until you accept it, you're not gonna be able to move forward and actually start taking the steps necessary to getting there. So I'm actually down in North Carolina. I visited my cousin Matt.
Oh, you know me.
You know him. Anyway,
hey ladies.
The second thing you need to do to get your motivation back is to remember why you got started in the first place. Because a lot of times when we lose our motivation to work towards a specific goal, it's because we forgot why we got started with it. So for example, using my previous YouTube example, this week when I really found myself lacking the motivation to keep making YouTube videos, I asked myself, David, why did you get started and why did you set this goal? And I remembered that, growing my YouTube channel to 50,000 subscribers is so important to me because if I get to that point, A, it's a reflection of the fact that my videos and my content are very high quality, but on top of that, it's a reflection of the fact that my videos and my content are reaching a lot of people and hopefully helping a lot of people and inspiring a lot of people. And when I realized that, it brought back that sense of motivation, and that's why we out here making the YouTube video. Anyway, we're about to hop in Matt's car and drive down to uptown Charlotte to get some food and take some photos, but keep watching because when we get there, I'm gonna give you the 3rd, 4th, and 5th way to get your motivation and get your swag back, and you don't wanna miss it. We just parked, time to go get some food. So we went with steak and cheese subs at Penn Station. How is it?
It's my favorite.
So that steak and cheese was pretty good. He didn't like it that much, but I thought it was delicious. Anyway, the 3rd thing that you should do if you're lacking motivation right now is to get accountability. This is a super easy way to boost your motivation. Just tell other people about whatever goal you're struggling with right now. This is why I share my goals with you guys on the YouTube channel, because the more people you share your goal with, the more you're gonna feel pressured to live up to other people's expectations of accomplishing your goals. So right now, with whatever goal you're struggling with the most, tell friends about it, tell family members about it, and this is gonna give you a very quick and effective boost in motivation. All right, number 4 is also very simple. Right now, just take the smallest step possible. A lot of times when we lose motivation, it's because we start to get just sort of consumed by all the different steps we have to take to get to where we wanna be, and that prevents us from taking the first step and just paralyzes us. For example, with my YouTube channel, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to be making 2 videos every single week. I can barely come up with content ideas. This isn't gonna work, I'm gonna fail. But you have to cut the shit and just take the smallest step possible. For me, that meant sitting down on my computer and just brainstorming 10 quick ideas for new YouTube videos that I can make. So again, for whatever your main goal is right now that you're struggling to find motivation for, sit down and think of what is the very smallest step you can take right now. Because when you take a small step and you take another small step, you're gonna quickly build momentum and you're gonna be back on track before you know it. All right, quick competition. Do you think either of us can tap that branch right there? I don't think he can get it, but I got the white boy up, so I'm gonna get it. No, I'm saying you gotta tap that joint right there. That's all you got? He might be a little self-conscious to jump in public, but I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. Alright guys, so the 5th and final thing you can do to get your motivation back is to narrow the scope of your goal. Even, if you take all these 4 steps that I took and you still find yourself paralyzed, then you're probably just overwhelmed by what your goal is right now and you need to reassess your goal. And you probably need to make it a smaller goal that's easier to accomplish. So for example, if I just couldn't get myself to take action, then what I would do was say, instead of aiming to get 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, let's make that smaller, let's narrow the scope, and let's just try to get to 10,000 subscribers. Just another 5,000 person in the next 3 months. That's a lot easier to manage. It's a lot less intimidating. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to go out, feel motivated, and take action and get shit done. All right, we're gonna wrap the video up here because we're gonna go home, take some showers, and then I'm gonna crush this guy in bowling. To quickly recap the video, 5 things you can do right now if you're struggling to find motivation to take action towards your goal is, first of all, accept reality. Accept where you are on your journey and be okay with it. The second thing is to ask yourself why you got started in the first place and to remind yourself of the initial reason that you decided to take this goal. The third thing you can do is to get accountability and share your goal with other people, just so you have to live up to their expectation. The fourth thing you should do is to take the smallest possible step that you can take right now. And finally, the fifth thing to do is, if all these things still don't make you feel motivated, then narrow the scope of the goal and make it an easier goal to accomplish. Anyway, that's all I got. If you liked the video, make sure you hit subscribe because I release 2 new videos every week, one on Monday and one on Thursday, and you don't want to miss out on any of my new content. Otherwise, give the video a thumbs up. I'll talk to you in the next video, and so will Matt, because he's gonna be in the next video. And if we don't talk to you in the next video, we're gonna be mad, bro.
Stay beastly.